Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for Finextra, and with me is Jeremy Suddards from Hewlett Packard Enterprise. And we're here to talk about the cloud and its impact on the financial services sector. So Jeremy, first of all, hello.
Hello.
Back to the cloud, financial services. What are the benefits?
I think the attractions are obvious. Speed, agility, and the opportunity for pay for use. And the commerciality element is a really important part. But what we're actually seeing in many financial services organisations and other areas of the market as well is this need for continuous functional change, what we call DevOps. So delivering new functionality to the client base very, very, very quickly. And to do that in the application side, we use something called agile development. Well, actually the infrastructure sitting below that agile development also needs to be very agile, and cloud lends itself perfectly to deliver solutions like that. In fact, we're actually seeing organisations in the market market themselves as cloud-based solutions because that gives that view of a very clear functionality, speed of change, and improved functionality, as you'd see from many other kind of mobile banking applications or other mobile applications on the market.
But how mature is the cloud for financial services when you take into account regulation and customer trust, which is a big issue?
Yeah, I think that's a really important point. And actually the regulators over the last 12 to 18 months really have understood what cloud means, the variants of cloud, and they've worked both with the financial service industries but also with the technology industry to understand really what risk is there. Actually, in the UK, we've worked with a number of organisations to move to cloud, particularly in financial services, the largest of which is probably Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank has engaged with us on a 10-year transformation to underpin their entire business based upon cloud technologies, storage as a service, and hosting. That technology is going to underpin the agility of that organisation, the speed of change for them, and that's as big really as you get, and certainly was across many, many regulators, not just in the UK, but also worldwide. It's not just the large organisations that we're seeing adopt cloud though. In the smaller organisations in the mid-tier, Leeds Building Society, under the same kind of issues, regulations, security and data risk as many of the tier ones, but with less money, less capability, but all of the same desire to offer functionality to their client base. So we've worked with Leeds on a 10-year agreement underpinned by virtual private cloud, so different to Deutsche Bank, but actually much more flexible, but in a shared environment to give them that capability, that security, and that data quality. So actually it's not just the large organisations, it's the smaller organisations, and the regulators see that cloud is an enabling way for organisations to change and actually build customer trust.
And what about the cloud and future innovation?
I think most clients now understand that adoption of cloud is really important, but actually being able to use cloud and leverage cloud is hugely important to manage the peaks and the troughs within your business. So what we're really now seeing is strategies around hybrid cloud, so public cloud, private cloud, virtual private cloud, to allow them to manage that within their own business. You put together with the maturity of service management, some of the very traditional ITIL processes, and you're seeing a brokering of cloud technology to allow people to move workloads between those various different areas. Again, driving automation, using things like service management, using cloud brokers. Hewlett Packard's own cloud service automations, really important tool to allow customers to manage that workload between the various different areas. What that unlocks then is a whole different way of actually building applications and serving functionality, particularly when you come to really important functions like know your customer, anti-money laundering, which allows you to really move the computing power around your organisation to support those single loads at peak times or actually even in peak regions. So I think the adoption is the starting point, but then leveraging cloud to make sure you're getting the best out of it to support your individual business requirements.
And research and development stage, what's emerging from there?
So for us, research and development is everything. It always has been, and with Hewlett Packard Enterprise, it remains the same. One of the largest projects we have underway is the machine. And the machine really is turning the way computing and technology is built on its head, where we're using photonics to actually build technology and build computing power. That allows us to reduce power consumption, increase speed, and reduce footprint hugely. And again, we see all of those things hugely important, and you'd expect to see that in the market in the next 4 to 5 years.
Jeremy, thank you for coming to chat to us about the cloud and its impact on the financial services.
Thanks, Debbie.
And thank you for watching.